If I were Peter Obi, I'll come and take that ticket. I'll make a very strong stake for that ticket. And I
Peter
think
Obi should return to the PDP.
I think that if I were him, I'll make a strong stake for that ticket, because I really do not see why the Igbos. This party was actually conceived in the bedroom of Alex Ekweme. I really do not see why the Igbos and the southern leaders and other leaders of thought in the country, especially in the PDP, cannot say, okay, we accept we owe a southeastern debt. Here's the ticket.
Just my people asking the halt, it don't happen. No obedience when I gather here. Make we listen to what this man talk. If this man they talk truth, let's put it in the comment section. Why if he's speaking words not on point, let's also put it in the comment section. Share this video so that people can deliberate on this topic. Listen.
I am interested in saying very clearly, the pathway for People's Democratic Party of Nigeria to win the next election is very clear to me. It's unambiguous.
How would that happen?
Oh, I will not tell you that completely, but I will just say to you, in the last election, we got 6-point-something million votes. The third person, Peter Obi, who is also a PDP man really, until he went there, got 6.1 million votes. The third person, who is also a PDP man, Kwankwaso, got 2-point-something million votes. Can you not see that it is the votes of the PDP that was fragmented? Can you just imagine if we just joined the PDP numbers back together and figured out a decent way of picking a fit-for-purpose candidate?
That would be like 15 million or thereabout votes. If you put all
so that's like a stroll in the park. We're going to win. And we are not under obligation to keep giving the ticket of the presidential candidacy of PDP to only one individual. Although nobody is preventing anybody from contesting, everybody must be willing, ready, prepared to play by the rule. And part of the things that political leaders should not do is demarcate their party, forgetting that that same party they wish to demarcate had favored them 1 times too many. And if you don't get that, then I think you don't stand for it.
So it will have been, if Atiku gets the ticket of the PDP, that would have been 3 times back to back.
That's not even the point. What about the one we gave him that made him vice president, that made everybody know him?
That's twice.
Exactly. Add that to the 2 ones that we gave him as presidential ticket.
So you are inferring that it may not be fair for Atiku to run again in 2027.
No. Don't listen, Shewunmi. Don't let's kid about. What I'm saying is that, you see, the People's Democratic Party, my party, we are a party that allows free contest. We have never been a party where we hold anybody's hand. I mean, can you imagine we keep losing 2023 election? Do you know the kind of contribution they had been making before then? Do you know what type of bills he has been picking on behalf of people before then? But because it was a free contest, everybody came, somebody dropped down for somebody, and another person won, and the result is the result. Of course, people can brood, people can be upset and all that, but that's fine. But in the 2027 too, the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria will open up his rules, will announce when it is time for buying the form. Anybody that feels strong enough to contest, you go and contest there. If I were Peter Obi, I'll come and take that ticket. I'll make a very strong stake for that ticket. And
Peter Obi should return to the PDP.
I think that if I were him, I'll make a strong stake for that ticket, because I really do not see why the Igbos. This party was actually conceived in the bedroom of Alex Ekweme. I really do not see why the Igbos and the southern leaders and other leaders of thought in the country, especially in the PDP, cannot say, okay, we accept we owe a southeastern debt. Here's the ticket. If Peter can do 6-point-something all by himself, with no governor, no nothing, can you imagine what he would do with 12 governors and a strong grassroots infrastructure? Have you seen the way we do primaries? Our primaries are like movies. They're like a movie set. We don't joke about. It's so choreographed. It's so beautiful. And if we've gone everywhere else. We've not gone to the southeast. But Peter is at liberties to do as he wishes.
So if Peter Obi goes to the PDP, it's almost like a stroll.
It will likely get
into the presidency.
It will likely get the ticket. I don't know about stroll. Every contest must be, keenly contested. You have to count. You can't count.
But it will be easier for him.
Because he'll be, if he gets that, if his numbers and his animate energy that is following him were to follow him into the PDP and he was the presidential candidate, I can guarantee you Peter will take the southeast. Peter will take the South. Peter will take the Christian North. Peter will take North Central. Do you know how many votes PDP can bring for him, even without campaigning? Just PDP and people will just come apart.
But it doesn't look like Peter will leave Labour
It's
Party.
not reasonable. Listen, you asked a question that allowed me to speak to that possibility.
To the permutation.
If Atiku picks the ticket of the PDP, the challenge is we have to find somebody that can back him. If Seyi Makinde picks the ticket of the PDP, the challenge is we have to find somebody that will back him. I've heard a lot of people in the country as I go around tell me that, Segun, why are you not even talking to us about Bala Mohammed? If Bala, the former governor, the governor of Bauchi State, if Bala picks the ticket, we'll back him. There is always a pathway for. If I, Segun Showunmi, get a ticket to PDP, I know where to go find the running mate. What I'm trying to say in essence is that people must understand political parties must be nurtured. It's not every day that is going to be easy. The difficult work has to be done by those that have been given much, and to whom much is given, much is expected. Nobody should use their gravitas to begin to try to see how they're going to destroy the oldest in this republic.
Because how do you then
party.
react to those who are making the illusion that PDP is gradually dying and they're just waiting for his obituary? This was what former Deputy Governor Fidelis Tabrun directly accusing Nyesom Wike of actively working to destroy the PDP. And that those are saying that there is a pathway that the PDP, the way it's going, is being treated as though he's incapacitated and waiting to be killed and buried before the 2027.
Listen, the party that Obafemi Awolowo was started and did his political period is dead. So to that extent, any political party can die. But I do not see the gloom they see. I do not see the gloom they see. What I see is that the last outing, which was the Atiku outing, there were 5 governors of the PDP who, for reasons of saying not south, they had their issues. Yeah? Those 5 governors worked with the ruling party, plus the governors that the ruling party had, and yet they could only muster 8-point-something million votes. And the PDP was still able to do 6.8, 6.9 million votes. Do you get? That's not the kind of party that you say is dying.